Okay, so this is going to be a lick video because people are complaining about the fact that I didn't post any licks, and they're like, we like licks, we're interested in technique, but we also like licks. And so yeah, licks are cool. Often if you're improvising at tempo, it's good to have a few set piece things that you can do. In fact, a lot of what you'll play will be quite set piecey, and actually you're just kind of joining stuff together when it's fast. Different experience through improvising slowly. So obviously gypsy jazz is often quite fast, so we need fast licks to play over the top of these tempos. And this is a good one. I mean, I don't like to post, really commonplace licks. There's loads of them. You can look them up. There's a book, I think, called 50 Top Gypsy Jazz Licks, which is full of good licks. But for me, the best way of learning is just to listen to, well, for example, Django, and just pick things out that you like and then copy them. And I think if you do that, then you'll have a good repertoire of licks, and they'll be your licks because they'll reflect your personality and your interest and where you want to go with your playing intuitively, because whatever jumps out at you because you like it. So I think it's a really good way to go. Anyway, the lick that I'm going to teach is this one. It goes like this. Okay, it's quite simple. It's like a sort of little scalar pattern. There's loads of variations you can do with it, and you can hear this on Django's mid-30s recordings. He used this run a lot. And when I first heard it, I thought, oh, how does he do that with two fingers? It's true of a lot of Django's playing, but obviously we kind of have these sort of patterns, which you can play with two fingers, a lot of his licks do work well, like the neighbour tone stuff, and you can kind of see where he's coming from with that, but every so often there's one which is a bit of a head scratcher. But it turns out this lick's actually quite straightforward for playing with two fingers, and although I play it with three because I find it easier, it is perfectly doable with two. So to get the basic mechanics of it together, let's get the picking hand pattern first. So picking hand pattern, we're going to start on down, but it's actually down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So we're going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So with downstrokes going on the top string, and then you do an upstroke on the top string, and then you do another downstroke on the second string. So it's like 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, or down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now the thing about rest stroke gypsy picking is that you want to rake wherever possible. So that makes it faster. So if we go down, up, down, we're doing a rake onto the next string. It can be made to go indefinitely fast, although to be honest I haven't really been able to get that fast with this particular lick. So to get the left hand together, we're going to use a chromatic version of this lick, which sounds like this. I find that quite a good one for just like sort of playing generally. As a kind of, it sounds a bit like laughing or something. It's a bit of a fun lick, a little bit outside, and it can break things up quite nicely. If you run out of ideas and you just want to do something a bit crazy, it's a good lick to use. I like that one. Essentially, it can be made to work very fast indeed. Although I think it's still early days in this one in a way. So this lick is basically a major third shape sliding down each fret. And for this one, we're going to start on the and of 1. So it's going to 1 da ba da ba go do gapo do babo do babo do babo do babo do babo d. So it's like a displacement thing. Instead of going daggedy 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 down up down down up down down up down like triplets, we're going to go down up down down up down down up down down up down down up down. If I keep the beat, you'll probably hear that clearer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down up down 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 down up down. Okay, like that. So if I count it, it's actually I'll show you this first. We're going to go down, up with a slide, down, down, up with a slide, down. So each time there's an upstroke in that pattern. We're moving, okay? And the idea is to go. We want that kind of sound, so it's like a scale and not like. So we re-attack each note. So we go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. I'm aware that I'm kind of doing that quite quickly, but if you look at the tab, it has the picking directions and the fingerings noted, so take close attention to that. And that's basically how it works. I'll do it with the rhythm. I'll count the rhythm out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Without the ands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think it's a very good idea when you're practicing things to count the beat, actually, as well as tap it in your foot. You know, it's good to feel the beat in different parts of your body. To me, counting the beat feels very different from tapping my foot. So that's a good thing to do when you're practicing any licks. We're going to turn this into a diatonic thing now. So for that, we need to know what thirds to use in a major key. We're going to start on this one here. So a minor third on 12th and 10th. We're going to be in G. So I mean, I won't call out the note names, but I'll just say what shapes I'm using. So this is a minor third, down a step, another minor third, down a half step, a major third, down another step, a minor third, and down another step, a minor third, and then down by another step, a major third. So, major third, minor third down a step, minor third down a step, major third down a half step, minor third down a step, minor third down a step, major third down a half step. And that's a good idea just to get used to. I mean, I say this because I haven't done it myself that much, but just to get used to playing thirds through different keys. So if we do it in C major, and then G major maybe, then maybe we might go to D major. And so on, you know, it's good to get used to that and do it in different string groups as well. So anyway, so it's the same pattern. We're going. Like that, right? Okay, so we can do it with 2 fingers. It's a little bit harder as you go down towards that end of the neck, but you know, it's still perfectly doable. You can extend the scale up this way a little bit if you wanted to. That's nice. I suppose Django probably would have wanted to play it a little higher up because his fingers wouldn't have stretched that well, but I mean, mind you, he's used to doing it, so maybe it would have been fine. Okay, I'll do the same thing for the harmonic minor. I'm going to do A minor harmonic because that's the key of minor swing, and therefore it's a very handy lick to have for jam sessions. And this is starting with a major third on the 12th fret, by which I mean the first finger's on the 12th fret. Minor third down a whole step, minor third down a whole step, sorry, minor third down a half step, major third down a half step, sorry, down a whole step even, and major third down a half step. So it's major third, minor third down a step, minor third down a step, minor third down a half step, major third down a step. Well, actually, if you go from the bottom note, it's minor third down an augmented second. Anyway, the tab's in the in the file. So if we do this using the same picking pattern again, it could have come from up here actually. It's quite fun to do it up and down as well. If I do that with a major, sorry. That was a fun, right? So you can do that with all different scales. I mean, whole tone's quite an easy one to do. Diminished scale if you want. You know, again, those symmetrical forms are quite easy. And of course, you can do different keys. So C major, for example, I could do like this. Oops, I haven't really practiced that one. F natural, sorry. So yeah, I'm just kind of working that one out because I don't normally play in C major. So already, you know, you can see my process of working it out, and it's really just about the thirds. Okay. So anyway, I hope that's of interest to you, and you have fun with that lick. There's lots you can do with it, and I don't hear that many people playing it. So if I hear you play it, I know you've nicked it off me. Okay. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.